Hi everyone, this is Doris with Rich and Love Fashion, and on this week's episode of Dose of Doris, I wanted to talk about moving forward. In today's society, or the 3D as we know it, there are so many people wishing and hoping for things to happen in their lives, but they do nothing to move forward. I absolutely hate those words, wishing and hoping. They just set off a trigger of annoyance inside because those two words simply just contain and mean lack in conformity. There's no positivity when you wish and hope. They're just words of not allowing you to move forward, if that makes any sense. When you're wishing for something to happen or you're hoping someone will call, you're not really telling the universe, really what you want, because if anybody has learned anything from my channel is that the universe only says yes to you. So if the universe only says yes to you and you keep on saying, I hope they call, I wish someday, the universe is going to go, yeah, I hope someday they call you too. You see what I'm saying? So you're not going to get the same result as saying, I am so happy and grateful now that X, Y, and Z called me. You see what I'm saying? It's a completely different mindset in a command of words. So here's a unique way of looking at all this. Do you think a rock can fly? Now, honestly, go with me on this. Do you think a rock can fly? And it can't fly like a plane, right? But when you look at a rock, you just say, it's just a rock. It's just a rock. It's not a plane, it can't fly. It just sits there. But if you throw a rock with enough thrust behind it, it can fly. Same thing with our words and thoughts that we speak and think. My point is with enough thrust behind it, anything can move forward. So where do you find your thrust? You might be asking. Well, that's an inside job. You have to go internally inside yourself and figure out what your passions are, what you want the end result to look like, and so on. And then that's when you're going to find that thrust inside of you. So I can only speak for myself, and for myself, I take pain in finding my purpose through the silver linings in life and becoming a better version to be my thrust to move forward on my spiritual journey. So, and that's the thing where we need to start thinking about what we need to do to move forward. And I think out of everything that I have ever said on this channel to date, this one thing has stuck with me. Not only through personal experience, but just watching it through other people, is that you cannot infringe on someone else's spiritual journey. I will say that again. You cannot infringe on someone else's spiritual journey. What I mean by this is you need to worry about yourself. You need to have focus on your self-love, your needs, and etc. You can't be worried about saving everyone and changing everybody. That is, again, that's their inside job to find the thrust to move them forward. You can only be there to pat them on the back and to support them. You can't change them, and you can't save a drowning victim because they'll take you down with them. And I've had to learn that the hard way. So you have to move forward in your own path alone. You have to get out of everybody else's lane, stay in your own lane, and do what's best for you. It's called self-love. It's not selfish, it's self-love. Move forward in your purpose, and those that are meant to be with you will join you. And if not, they'll take the exit off. I no longer worry about why someone left my life, or will they ever come back, or what should I do, to get them back? No, I'm so over all that, because what is meant for me will be in my lane, and what's not will exit. We have to forgive ourselves, and we have to light that candle, meditate, and just have a higher awareness that anything is possible to move us forward, to thrust forward. If a rock can do it, we can do it. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Dose of Doris. Additional information can always be found by visiting richandlovefashion.com. Please support the channel by sharing, subscribing, and clicking the bell. And until we meet next time, remember to always stay glamorous.